The Minnesota Timberwolves have advanced past another playoff round with relative ease, this time dispatching the Golden State Warriors in 5 games. The 4-1 series result has triggered renewed questions about the Warriors' future, especially when star guard Stephen Curry isn't on the floor. With Curry sidelined by a hamstring injury, glaring weaknesses in Golden State's supporting cast were laid bare. Now the question looms, is it time for a rebuild, or can this veteran team still contend? Expectations were high after the Warriors edged out the second-seeded Houston Rockets in a grueling 7-game first-round battle, but once Curry went down, everything changed. His absence left the Warriors struggling to generate offense and maintain control, even with key acquisitions like Jimmy Butler and the resurgence of Buddy Hield. Without their floor general, Golden State's offense stagnated, and their defense couldn't contain Minnesota's star duo of Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle. The team had hoped Curry would return for Game 6, but it wasn't to be. Reflecting on the disappointment, Curry said, "The only solace you can really take is that we had a chance. It's kind of the ultimate gut punch. Because of that, makes it worse. You just don't want to go out like that." His comments echoed the frustration felt throughout the organization. Despite the setback, some in the Warriors camp argue that injuries are simply part of playoff basketball. Head coach Steve Kerr pointed out that success often hinges on timing and health. Everything in the playoffs is about who stays healthy and who gets hot. Are you playing well at the right time? Kerr maintains that if Curry had been healthy, the Warriors had a legitimate shot at making a deep run. Owner Joe Lacob also expressed frustration, but remained optimistic about the team's core. "It was disappointing. I really hoped we could extend the series. I'm pretty positive that if we had Steph, we'd have won," Lacob said. Still, he acknowledged the strength of the Timberwolves, who also eliminated the Lakers in 5 games. He added, "We didn't have one of our top guys. I can't be too upset. It's tough, but we have to look ahead." That look forward will likely involve retooling the roster rather than tearing it down. While there are no signs of a complete rebuild, the front office is expected to restructure the roster around Curry, Butler, and Draymond Green. The trio still commands respect and leadership, but all are well into their 30s. Curry is 37, while Butler and Green are both 35. The rigors of an 82-game season followed by a deep playoff push may be too much to ask of aging superstars without more support. One potential casualty of this transition is Jonathan Kuminga. The promising young forward showed flashes of brilliance, especially late in the Timberwolves series, averaging over 26 points per game when given significant minutes. However, his role diminished after Butler's arrival, and reports suggest the Warriors may pursue sign and trade options for Kuminga this offseason. It's a delicate balance. On one hand, Kuminga represents the future, a high-upside player with untapped potential. On the other, the team remains focused on maximizing their current window with Curry, Butler, and Green under contract for 2 more years. Letting go of a rising talent like Kuminga could backfire if the veteran trio can't hold up physically over another long campaign. Butler, for his part, remains hopeful. "If we win some, it could be longer than those 2 years," he said, emphasizing the team's focus on health and chemistry. "I think we have a lot of great basketball left. The way everyone is taking care of their bodies, I think the potential is there." Curry echoed those sentiments, focusing on how to avoid a repeat of this season's struggle just to make the playoffs. "Our contracts, mine, Draymond's, Steve's, and Jimmy's, are all 2 more years. We want this ride to last as long as possible," he said. But it's about what this team needs next year, answering those questions over the summer. Everyone has to prepare themselves for another grind. The Warriors will enter the offseason facing tough decisions. How do they get younger without dismantling their veteran foundation? Can they count on Curry, Green, and Butler to stay healthy and competitive for another 2 seasons? Or is a gradual transition to a new core, perhaps led by players like Moses Moody or a returning Kuminga, the smarter long-term play? There are no easy answers. But what's clear is that the Golden State Warriors, once the NBA's model franchise, stand at a pivotal crossroads. Their actions this summer will signal whether they're clinging to a fading dynasty or laying the foundation for the next chapter.